Hey there, I'm Sage Grayson. Welcome to my office. Today we're doing something a little bit different. I'm doing a vlog, which I don't do very often. But today I wanted to show you behind the scenes in my business and show you exactly what I do all day as a life coach. I don't have any client calls today, which is good because those are private and I can't show those on video, but I can show you some of the other things that I need to do. So my self-care, going over my editorial calendar, I've got to set up and record a video, and just the typical admin things that I do to keep my business running smoothly. So on a typical day, I get up in the morning and I do my makeup, I get dressed, I straighten my hair. So I'm ready for whatever I need to do, whether I'm filming or doing Skype calls with my clients. But I always start here with my vision board. I don't know about you, but I don't have a good day unless I set myself up for success first. And that means going over what my goals are and studying my intentions for the day and really building myself up before I get into the nitty-gritty work. So I come over to my vision board and I like to study the pictures. I recite some of my goals that I have here in the circles on the board. And it really makes me feel good. Sometimes I'll listen to music. Sometimes I'll just have like Zen sounds playing in the background. And also I like to chant and go over my mantras in front of my vision board. So let me show you. I've got my Buddha right here. You guys know that I'm a Buddhist, so I definitely have my statue of Buddha, and this is my mala beads. I don't know if you can see that. So I like to chant and do a different mantra for each bead on the string as I'm like studying my vision board. It really makes me feel more capable in the morning after I'm like, okay, I know what my income goals are for this month. I know how I want to feel today. I know the types of things that make me happy and how I can incorporate those into my day. So it's really important for me to start every day in front of my vision board doing that visioning aspiration work. I have this great little teal table next to my desk that has everything that I need in close proximity. So I've got a jar of pens. These are mostly juice pens that I use regularly. And then my mild liners, which are very light highlighters. And then I've got the books that I'm reading this week. So you can see them. I've got the 5-Hour Workday, the Gratitude Diaries, 10% Happier, and Big Magic. So I keep them right here next to my desk so I can grab them. And yes, I do read 3 to 5 books a week. I know that seems like a lot, but I'm going to do another video about how I get through so many books in a week. But I'm a book editor. I'm a former book editor, so of course I read a lot. Then I've got this like funky yellow lamp here that kind of goes with my very bright decor in my office. I've got my planner. I've got this is my life planner. Then I've got a 12-week one, and then some other planner supplies that I'm using right now, and my purse. Of course, I'm a vegan, so my purse always has to be man-made materials. But yeah, so I have this nice little organization right next to my desk so I can grab stuff as I need them. Bing Bong says, get to work. I hung up these Christmas lights when I was doing the Edit Everything challenge. I was recording those videos because I wanted like some brightness, some twinkliness behind me because it was a brand new program and I really wanted the videos to stand out and look a little bit different than my typical videos. So I hung these twinkle lights like over my painting that I have. It's not my painting. I bought it, but you've seen this picture like so many times in the background of my videos. So I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you like the twinkle lights on the painting or not? Let me know in the comments what kind of backgrounds you like seeing in my videos, because I'm going to try to change it up a little bit this year so it's not the same setup every single video. I'm completely obsessed with Gretchen Rubin, I know, and I love her podcast that she does with her sister, Elizabeth. I'm one of those weirdos that likes to listen to my podcasts on my laptop. I don't listen to them on my phone or any kind of like music playing device. I don't know, let me know in the comments. Do you listen to your podcasts on your phone or do you listen to them through a browser? Skyla, do you want to go out or do you want to sleep more? I think you're all bundled up and you just want to sleep. That's okay. That's okay. Good girl. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm just about ready to record the video that I need to do today. So I have my script. I always work with a script because if I don't have a script in front of me, I might forget a certain point that I want to get across in the video. And it really helps make me look more polished, and I don't like repeat the same word over and over again. So I really recommend having a script for any video that you're doing. Even for my live videos, like my Facebook Live, I still have a script in front of me. It's a little more loose, but I still want to make sure I'm covering all of the points. I also have the book that I'm talking about in the video. Yeah, so for my Life Editor Academy Platinum groups, they get a different book to read in our book club every month. That's exclusive just to them, so we're reading Listful Thinking this month. I also have my lights turned on. I've got a round ring light in front of me, so I have like lots of illumination for my video. I opened up the blinds, more natural light. Yeah, so I am ready to go. So let me knock out this video real quick and then I can edit it. All right, so I finished editing the video. It went from about 7 minutes long down to 3 minutes long, and you can see down here I use lots and lots of jump cuts in my videos. So now it's downloading, and then I can upload it to the Life Editor Clubhouse into the Life Editor Academy section so they can watch their video. And here's the final video, all uploaded into the Clubhouse for my Academy members to watch. Lunchtime! So I'm having a great big salad for lunch today. I've got lettuce and cabbage, carrots, Kalamata olives, and some pomegranate seeds, all mixed up with a vegan mustard dressing. So it is really, really tasty. I don't know if this looks Instagram worthy, but you know, a lot of times I just eat normal people food. It doesn't have to be very pretty, but today I'm having a salad, get my veggies in. This is a typical walk with Skyla. She just likes laying down in the sun a lot. Good girl, good girl. All right, I'm back. It's after lunch now, and on a normal work day, I would spend the afternoon hours from about 12 to 5 doing client calls, but I surprisingly don't have any client calls today, which is good for me because I can catch up on my editorial calendar, which is behind me. So I have these big month-long calendars on the wall, and I like to use Post-it notes to indicate when I'm going to have a blog post, or when I'm going to have an email, or what's going on Facebook Live, or when I need to send an email to my Academy members or whatever. But these calendars, let me show you. Okay, so these calendars are kind of messy right now, which is why I'm working on them today. But the basic idea is that I put down a Post-it note or a little flag indicating where a blog post goes. And once that blog post or email is live, it's been published, I fill it in with a whiteboard marker. So I know this is kind of strange, like why am I using Post-it notes on a whiteboard? But I do it so that I have the ability to move these Post-its around any way that I want them and rearrange the content. And then once it's live, once it's really been published, then I can write it in pen. So these are my calendars for coming up. I got April and May, and honestly, it's a little messed up right now. I'm reevaluating how I do my content on my blog, on my YouTube channel, on social media, and I'm making some changes. So one of the things I've been meaning to update is my content schedule, and I've been hearing a lot of feedback from you Life Editors that you want more consistency about when my videos are going up, when my emails are going out, when I have a new blog post, and I hear you. My schedule is so much more complex than it was maybe 3 years ago, because now I have my printed planners, I have my Clubhouse with new stuff being added every month. I've got 2 Academy groups going right now, my Gold and my Platinum, and then my Life Editor Weekend live retreat. So it's kind of a lot. It's a lot. I will say that. So I'm going to update my editorial calendar and put my dream content plan up there. We'll see if I'm able to stick with it, but I hope so, because I do want to have more consistent content for you guys. Real quick, before I get started, I like having lots and lots of Post-it notes, and I cut them down into these little 2-inch strips so they fit on my calendar really well. And then I just write down like what the blog post is, what email am I sending, or what am I sending to my Academy members. I have everything color coordinated so it makes sense to me, and I can easily see at a glance where I need more content of a certain kind or where I'm missing something. All right, they're done. I have them up on the walls now. This is my new editorial calendar, and it probably doesn't make any sense to you, but it makes sense to me. So what I did, I updated the blog posts, the emails, when I need to contact my Academy members, when I'm sending emails to my Clubhouse members. I have so many different things going on, and it really helps to have everything organized. So just again, I do have this digitally too. It's not just all on my wall, so like in case the house burns down or whatever, my business will be just fine. So let me show you it. Okay, so this is what April looks like, and the pink are the blog posts, the yellows are when I'm sending emails, and this time blue, which is sometimes for Life Editor Weekend. Right now I'm using it for my Ask Me Anything calls and some other social media things I have going on. So here's May. It's much more filled in, as you can see. What I'm trying to do is something that I'm taking from Gretchen Rubin, but I know a lot of other coaches and entrepreneurs and content creators talk about this too, is that what you do all the time matters more than what you do once in a while. And this is actually what my content creation schedule looked like about 3 years ago. I've been doing my business for 6 years now, almost 6 years. And I had much more content during the week, blog posts and videos and other things going on than I do now. It seems like I'm doing a lot, but I'm spending most of my time with my paying clients, my Academy members, my Clubhouse members. So my blog has kind of dried up a little bit. And this is what I'm trying to fix now going forward. And hopefully you can keep me accountable to it. So I've got content on every single day. And honestly, it's a lot easier to do things every single day because then it's just a part of your routine. It's a habit. But when you have to do something once a week or twice a week, you're always wondering like, hey, do I do it this day? Do I wait a few days? Is this okay? Can I wait longer? And it's just kind of too much up in the air. So I like having this new editorial calendar. And as you can see, everything is still on the Post-it notes that I can move around. And I'm certain some of this will change over time. That's why I like to be flexible with my Post-it notes first, and then write down when something's actually published in the dry erase marker. I just lost a bunch of video as I was trying to import it and whatever. We are re-recording this. So anyway, I've changed again because we're going out. Chris is on his way home and we're going to the Magic Kingdom, which is one of the Walt Disney World parks tonight. And we actually go to Walt Disney World quite often because Chris works for Disney and we get free passes. And we're here in Orlando, and if you lived in Orlando, wouldn't you be going to the parks all the time? It's really wonderful, and I know we're truly blessed and very happy that we get to go to the Walt Disney World parks all the time. I do want to say something about self-care, and I get some pushback from people who say like, Sage, why are you going to the parks all the time? Like, must be nice to do that all the time. And they're kind of like bitter that I get to do some pretty amazing things in my life based on where I live and how much I earn and what I'm doing with my life. And I just want to say that when you're in a field, when you're in a career that has a lot of emotional labor, you need to make sure that you're always filling your cup, that you're always replenishing your energy. So for those of you who are coaches or counselors, or you work in retail, or you're healthcare workers, that's emotional labor where all day long you are being there for your clients or for your patients, and you have to be really strict about replenishing everything that you've lost because you're holding the space for them, you're giving advice, you're being a listening ear, you're there for them all the time, and that can really, really drain your energy. So I work hard all day being there for my clients, and I love my clients. I love working with them. But you know, sometimes they're dealing with some pretty heavy things like divorce, or they have money troubles, troubles or they're switching careers. And that can really, really take a lot of my energy to be there and be strong for them. So that's why I go to the Walt Disney World parks all the time. No guilt. No guilt about self-care. Take your self-care. Okay, so Chris is here, and before we go to the Walt Disney World parks, we are going to take Skyla to the DOGPARK, and I can't say the words because she knows what we're talking about. She's very, very smart, and she'll start freaking out if we say it. But that's where we're going first, giving her some love and attention before we go out for the night. And what we do, we only leave Skyla for at the most 3 hours, maybe 4 hours, because we don't want her to get lonely or scared, and we want her to be able to go outside and relieve herself and not be like cooped up in a house all day. So most of the time she's home with me during the day when I'm working, so I can take her out and I can take her on walks and stuff. But whenever Chris and I go and do a date night, we make sure that we're back within like 3 hours. Good girl, good girl. Yes, yes. Alright, we're here in the Magic Kingdom, and we had fast passes for Space Mountain, but Space Mountain isn't working right now, so we weren't able to use them. So we went and got dinner at Cosmic Rays, and now we're in Adventureland, and we're heading over to Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh my gosh! Twice tonight the rides have been down. We waited for Pirates for like 20 minutes until like announcement went up saying that the ride was down, and the app says that it's down, and it's like, okay, so then we like snaked our way through the line to get out again. So that's the second ride tonight that has been broken. Like, we've got one more fast pass for Big Thunder Mountain, but like, we've given up on rides for the moment, so we're just taking a break. Chris got a vanilla soft serve, which I can show you. There it is. Vanilla soft serve, yum yum. So I normally can't get anything for dessert in the Disney parks because there's not anything vegan, but we just went into one of the stores and look what we found as I drop it. We found vegan chocolates. So there's a rice milk one and a dark chocolate one, completely vegan, gluten-free, no nuts, no dairy, no soy. No fun for those of you who like regular food. But I'm super excited to try these out. I'm actually still really full from dinner, so I'm not going to try to stuff myself right now, but I will try these and get back to you. And like, thanks Disney, thanks for like making this night a little better by having some vegan treats for me. That was really awesome. We finished dessert and we're calling it a night. We're heading home, trying to beat the crowd that's going to be watching the fireworks and everything. But I hope you enjoyed following me around today and seeing what I do every day as a life coach. And if you like this video, please be sure to hit that like button and click the subscribe button too, so you get notified of all of my new videos. And if you want more resources to help you edit your life and business, please come over to sagegrayson.com and sign up for my free editor's toolkit. You'll get worksheets, ebooks, and resources to help you on your life editing journey. All right, life editors, thanks for being here. I'll see you soon. Bye.